Click.
Well, hello, hello, hello. I got a treat for you. Hello, Krusty. You got a treat for us? Yep, I know that the kids and you really like my jokes because I'm a very funny person, right? Right, Krusty? So I got a joke for you to start off today. Okay, we're ready. Okay, ready? Yep, we're ready. Ready? I said we're ready, Krusty. Okay, so why did the elephant paint his toenails red? I don't know. Kids, do you know why the elephant painted his toenails red? I don't know. Because he wanted to hide in a bowl of cherries. Oh, that's a good one, Krusty. That's good. That's good. You got another one? Yep, yep, yep. Another elephant joke. I like elephant jokes. Do you, kids, you like elephant jokes? Yeah, me too. So, okay, the next one is, let's see. Oh, what time is it when an elephant sits on your fence? What time is it when an elephant sits on your fence? I give up. What time? Time to buy a new fence. Oh, that's a good one, Krusty. Well, I have something for you too. Okay, well, you always got something good. So I have a story for you about a man named Stephen. Okay, so is this a true story? I only want true stories, no made up stuff. It's from the Bible, right? Yes, it's a true story. It's from the Bible. Okay. And when did this story happen? About 2,000 years ago, a long, long time. That's before my grandfather was born, right? Yep, and before your great grandfather was born too. Okay. So tell me. So about this guy Stephen. You said, is he a good guy or a bad guy? I always like to know if it's a good guy or a bad guy. Yeah, this is a good guy. In fact, he's such a good guy that Jesus's friends, this is after Jesus went back to heaven. Oh, okay. Well, why did Jesus go back to heaven? Well, we talked about this last week. Jesus went back to heaven to prepare a place for us in heaven. Oh, that's right, because someday we're going to go back to heaven, right? That's right. And Jesus is preparing a place for us. Oh, but that means he left us all alone, Patty. Krusty, we talked about that. He didn't leave us alone because he sent his Holy Spirit. And as a matter of fact, I wanted to mention that because Jesus' friends noticed that Stephen, this guy named Stephen, was filled with the Holy Spirit. Oh, that's good. And so they gave him a job in the church. Oh, what was his job? Was he a car repairman? Nope. Was he a air conditioning repair guy? No, he wasn't. Was he a real estate agent? No, he was not. This man, Stephen, was given the job of distributing food to the poor people who needed food. Oh, so that was a good job. That's right. But he also had special powers. He could do miracles and signs. Oh, that's amazing. Because God gave him that gift. There's lots of different gifts of the Holy Spirit, and that's one of the gifts he had was doing miracles. Oh, so Stephen had a really good, happy life, I imagine. Well, yes and no. He really had a joyful life, but not everybody liked Stephen. Some people didn't like him. Well, I don't understand. Why didn't some people like Stephen? Well, because some people hated Jesus. Oh, that's right. That you told me that before, but if they hated Jesus, what does that have to do with Stephen? Why did they hate Stephen too? Well, because Stephen reminded them of Jesus. And so that, what don't they like about that? Well, because some people don't like Jesus because they don't love God, because people want to do what they want to do. They want to do whatever they want, and they don't like God telling them what to do. People say, nobody tells me what to do. I'm going to do my own thing and go my own way. Oh, sometimes that gets you into trouble. I know that. That's right. So some people didn't like Stephen. And so what they did was they spread rumors about Stephen. Rumors? What's a rumor? A rumor is when you tell lies about people. And so some people who didn't like Stephen were telling lies about him. Oh, that's not good, because if you tell a lie about somebody, you can get them into big trouble. That's right, but that's what they did. So did he get into trouble? Yes, he did. He got into trouble. A lot of people ganged up on Stephen, and they said, Stephen is a bad guy. He's doing bad things, and he's causing a lot of trouble, and he's telling people to break the law and all that stuff. But it wasn't true, right? It wasn't true, but they said it anyway, and a lot of people believed them. Oh, so what did they do? Well, they dragged him off to court. Oh, what's a court? So a court is a place where you go and there's a judge and there's a lot of people wearing dark suits and they talk about you and then they decide what they're going to do with you. Or what did they decide? Well, I know. They decide they're going to throw him in jail like what you said they did to Peter. Oh, it was worse, Krusty. They decide they were going to take him outside and throw rocks at him. That's not good because one time I got hit by a rock and it really hurt. That's what they did, Krusty. They threw rocks at him. So what did Stephen do? Did he run away or did he try to fight and bite them and hit them and stuff like that and hit them with a stick and stuff like that? No, he didn't. He didn't run away at all. Well, what did he do? Well, he still tried to love them and he tried to talk to them about Jesus. And so he talked for a long time. And did they listen? Yeah, they listened for a little while because he was very interesting. He was talking about things that God did in the old days, and he was talking about Moses and the prophets and people that they knew about. And so they were listening. So everything turned out fine. No, after a while, they just got really mad and they decided to throw rocks at him anyway. So he was standing there and there was a whole circle of them around and they were throwing rocks at him. Oh, no, that's terrible. Oh, I hate that. So poor Stephen, he must have been screaming and yelling. Well, that's the funny thing, Krusty. You know what happened? What happened? Well, Stephen, while they were throwing rocks at him, he looked up in the sky. In the sky, yes, and he saw a window in heaven. A window? There's no windows in heaven. There's windows in my house, but I didn't know there was windows in heaven. Well, there was a window that opened in heaven, and in the window, through the window, he could see a bright light, Krusty. A bright light because he was looking into heaven. That's right, and he saw God on his throne, and he saw, guess who? I don't know. My uncle to Murgatroyd? No, he saw Jesus standing next to God. And Jesus was looking at him, was looking at Stephen, and he was smiling at Stephen, and he was pleased and happy with Stephen. Oh, why was he happy with Stephen? Because Stephen wasn't afraid. Stephen was still talking about Jesus even when people were mean to him. Oh, man, I don't know if I could do that. Well, he gave Stephen so much peace and joy. Even when people were being mean to him, it didn't hurt him as much because he was thinking about he was going to be in heaven pretty soon. And so it helped him to bear the pain, Krusty. Well, gee, that's really good. So then he died and he went straight to heaven to be with Jesus. That's right. Well, I got a question for you there, Patty. Well, what is it? Well, if I talk about Jesus, are people going to be mean to me too? Well, some people will listen to you and some people will become a Christian, but some people will be mean to you. I don't know what to do. Well, you have to make a choice there, Krusty. Are you going to stick with Jesus or are you going to be afraid? You have to choose. Everybody has to choose, Krusty. Let me think about it. I think I'm going to stick with Jesus because I believe that Jesus is going to take care of us even if other people are mean to us, right? That's right. Well, good. That's really good. Well, I'm glad for that story, and I think that right now, actually, I better go. Where are you going to go? Well, I think I'm going to write some more elephant jokes because I can see that you really like them. So I will see you next week, and I'm sure you'll have another story that will be very interesting. That's right, Krusty. So, kids, goodbye for now. Bye-bye, kids. We'll see you later. We got to go.